it was more of the learning frustration that was happening that caused the behavioral issues. So once we actually attacked the root cause, all of the behavior issues went away.
Hi, I'm Doug, and I'm from LearningRx Chandler.
And I'm Caitlin. I'm Doug's mom. I saw some concerns with Doug early in first grade around reading, where he wasn't catching up with his peers and he wasn't quite at grade level reading. He was kind of behind. And we saw concerns with attitude and frustration and homework fights and lots of yelling and fighting. And it was really hard to manage at home. We actually tried a lot of different approaches from a behavioral standpoint. Got different counseling outside of school. We did counseling programs inside of school because there was so much attitude and behavior struggles that we were experiencing. I just started looking for tutoring programs online. I ended up finding LearningRx on Yelp, and it was very different. It wasn't just a tutoring program. And when I went in and I talked to Robin at the center, and she walked me through how the brain works and stores information, it was something that I knew was going to be completely different. And it was really cool because Miss Robin made it really fun. She made me do an exercise, and she made me do that arrows game, and I wasn't very good at it, which just, I think, helped put you at ease a little bit. It helped show that everybody has something to learn.
I just got started. I was like, whoa, what is this? And I'm like, oh, now that you explained it to me, now I know what it is. It was hard, but when I went through and started progressing through time, it started getting easier and easier, and I started reading.
What were you reading before?
Like Dogman books that don't have a lot of words in it, and just about 2 pages or something. And now these days, I'm reading 200-page books.
Yeah. Yeah, now he's fighting with me at night to leave his light on so he can read longer at nighttime. And he's reading large, huge chapter books and doing it on his own, not because it's fun. I mean, we're in summertime right now, and he's reading because he wants to, not because it's a homework assignment. We've taken some of those skills around focus and into even chores. So it's been a life skill, not just a reading and learning skill. I think, for anybody that's struggling, don't be afraid to ask for help early. I think a lot of the programs that LearningRx offer are great for older kids and high school kids. And I saw a lot of kids those age flourish in the center. But it was amazing to see how much progress Doug made in such a short period of time because he was younger and his brain is a little flexible, at this stage in life. And I'm so glad that we did jump in and do it when we did.
It kind of pushed me to do, actually get in the mode and just there, done. And try to push through.
So you like the incentives?
Yeah.
It was all about the squishy for you?
They're doing a training and they're like, oh, I'm never gonna get this. I would say you got this. You don't have to say that stuff. And I would just try to help him out a little bit. You could get through this way easier, and when the harder stuff comes, it'll just be easy too.
Called Fast Bridge they do at his school. And we were able to bring in those results and show them such a stark difference from the beginning to the near end of the program, not just from the LearningRx assessments, but also from the assessments at school.
The last GT test, Gifted and Talented, I was really, really low. And I was right here. And when I started LearningRx and I did my last one, I was up here.
I would definitely recommend LearningRx. I have found it to have been not just effective, but also really enjoyable. We've actually recommended it to our neighbor who is now going through the program and is enjoying it. What you put in is what you get out. And I appreciate Doug for taking it seriously. But I don't think that that's possible without all of the structure and engagement that the center put together. So I really want to thank Miss Robin for creating that environment. She really puts a lot of thought into every single one of the students, and it shows.